Hey administrators, thanks for coming back to dsquarehelp to have something to take away. In this tutorial, we are going to understand how to install operating system on a VMware Workstation 14. But before that, if you are new to this channel, I request you to subscribe to the channel as we don't follow a traditional PPT approach to learn the concepts. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to install Oracle Linux operating system on VMware Workstation 14. Workstation installation is pretty simple. It's straightforward like any other software you install in your computer. It's just like a next, and finish. I'm going to give you the link to download and install Workstation 14 in the description below. Now, in this tutorial, we are going to see how to install operating system. Again, as we are not the Linux administrators, we are going to make it as simple as possible, leaving most of the options to the default. So let's begin. To create a new virtual machine, click on Create a new virtual machine and select the typical as it is recommended. Click Next. Here, choose the ISO image which you have in your disk. Like I have it in my D drive, so I chose D and my disk. You can browse where you have placed your ISO image and click Next. Give the name to your virtual machine. In my case, I'll give DBA path, and I wanted to store my files in the D drive. So what I'll do, I'll browse, go to the D drive, create a new folder, give the name as DBA path, click on OK. Still I got the browse. Let me make a new folder, DBA path. Yes, okay, yeah, I got something like this, DBA path. Click Next. Give disk space as 50 GB. 50 GB is more than enough for all the database related activities that we perform. And make sure that you have split virtual disk into multiple files. This is the default one. I did not change anything. Click Next. And the customization we can do it at any point of time. So click Finish. Now I've created a new configuration settings for my virtual machine. Here, edit virtual machine settings. Don't touch anything, make them default, but yeah, I need to change the memory settings. Depending on your operating system resources, you can change it. If you have 8 GB RAM, make it 4 GB, at least half of your uh, physical RAM. As my system has 16 GB RAM, I just kept it as 4. If you have 4 GB RAM, make it 2. If you have 8 GB RAM, make it 4, something like that. Next, click on OK. Next, power on your virtual machine. Click on power on your virtual machine. This begins your operating system installation. As I said, I'm making it as simple as possible. So leaving most of the settings as default. So click install or upgrade an existing system. I don't want to test my media. It is in my D drive, so my media is super fine. So click skip. And here, okay, click on OK. Now just click on next, choose a language, click on next, leave it to default English, click on next, basic storage type, click on next. Here it is asking me to discard the data if there is any data that is there in the disk that you have chosen. It is 50 GB that I have chosen. So just click on yes, discard any data, not a problem. Here give the name to your virtual machine. I'm giving DBA path as the name. Click next, choose the location, Click next, give the password. I'm giving some random password. Click next. The password is not meeting the minimum criteria, not a problem, use anyway. And this is where our first customization starts. So click on create custom layout. Create custom layout. This is the first area that I'm customizing my operating system installation. Click next. I have 50 GB disk space. I need to make a partition of this 50 GB. As I said, I'm making it as simple as possible. Choose the standard partition, click create. And the first thing that I need to do is to create a swap memory. Just click on swap here. File system type should be swap. Swap should be double the size of your RAM. This is the blind rule. Click OK. Of all the 43 GB, the rest of the space I have available, I'm making it as a root mount point. I'm going to create folders inside the root mount point for my various database related activities. I'm not going to have different partitions for different activities. We are trying to make it simple. In future, if required, we are going to create different partitions, then put archive logs in one partition, backups in another partition, all these things. But as of now, we are making it a single partition, that is root partition. Click on fill to maximum allowable size. Fill to maximum allowable size so that it will occupy the entire 43 GB for slash. At the end of the day, you need to get this output. At the end of the day, you need to get this output and click next. Click format. Write changes to disk. Click next. Okay, this is the second area where I need to do customization. Where I need to do customization. What is that? Click on customize now. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Click customize now. Next. Here also don't touch any of these parameters. Don't touch any of these settings. Just go to the desktops, enable desktop options. Enable desktop options. So we are not touching any of the other server types. We are just going to the desktop, enabling the desktop so that it is easy for us to do configuration settings if at all required at operating system level. Click next. Perfect. It has started installing the packages. I have 12 packages, 1212 packages as of now. Depending on the settings that we have, depending on the customization that we have made, the packages may vary. So as of now, I'm pausing the video. Let us continue once the installation is over. It takes for about 10 to 15 minutes to complete this operating system installation. Okay, this completes package installation. I'm just rebooting my machine. After rebooting, there are few post installation steps. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just leaving all the things to the default. We'll see that. Forward, 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 and here just I need to change the time. It is 15/11/2020. Time is 11:07. Some random number 40. Okay, it is 08. 20, whatever it may be. Forward, finish. This completes operating system installation. This completes operating system installation. Let me log in with a root password. Root RAC123 is the password that I gave. Okay. This is my Linux operating system. See here, when I checked here, it is my internet is disabled, no network connection, but I have my Ethernet cord. What do I need to do to make it enable as soon as I start my system? There is a command here. This one, enable internet automatically. I need to I need to go to this file and I need to select onboot equal to S. So what do I need to do? etc sysconfig network scripts. So let me go there, /etc sysconfig network scripts ifcfg eth0. See here, onboot equal to no. Let me change it to yes. Onboot equal to yes and save. See here, it automatically changing. Now there is no red mark here. I can see that it is connected to internet with IP address 192.168.1.128. It has got an IP. Let me check if it is connecting to internet. Ping google.com. Yes, it is not connecting to internet. So there are few settings. There are few settings that I need to make my virtual machine connect to internet. What are those settings? The settings goes like this. I'll just stop my virtual machine, right? Go to edit, click on virtual network editor, change settings, yes, restore to defaults, yes. See here, I got the default settings. What I need to do is I need to ensure that there is a network adapter with NAT and its subnet should be 192.168.1.0. Click on apply. Before clicking on OK, let me confirm it. What are the things that I need to check? First thing, there should be a network adapter with a NAT and its subnet should be 192.168.1.0, and here also you should see 192.168.1.0 and that should be NAT. If you select NAT, here obviously you'll get NAT. So these are the three areas that we need to confirm to make sure that the machine is connected to internet. So just click on OK and go to your virtual machine. Make sure that you have NAT here as well. Here, NAT. And click on power on. Root RAC123. ifconfig. I got some IP address. Let me check if my machine is connected to internet. Ping google.com. Yes, it is connected to internet. Yes, it is connected to internet. Now this completes operating system installation and everything about operating system related stuff. There are few prerequisite things that we still need to do before we start our Oracle database software installation that we'll see in the next video.
Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you wanted to learn database administration from the scratch, please do subscribe to this channel so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much.